Good morning, dear students. Once again, I am here, Dinesh Charosia, with online classes. So today's topic is once again area of trapezium and uh, what to say, the parallelograms and square, cubes, volume also. The same chapter is going on. So for class 8th, I have written some questions. Before I start solving these questions, once again to repeat the formulas, I have told you area of square, perimeter of square, diagonal of square, area of rectangle, perimeter of rectangle and diagonal of rectangle, area of circle, circumference of circle, and also what is radius, what is diameter. Then afterwards we have what is trapezium. Especially these four questions are written for trapezium and rhombus. So area of trapezium was, first of all you should know, the trapezium is a quadrilateral in which two sides are parallel, okay, and two sides are non-parallel. If it is a trapezium ABCD, then in trapezium you will get two sides parallel, whether they can be these two sides or they can be these two sides, and this is called the height of the triangle. So I have told you area of trapezium is equal to 1 upon 2 sum of parallel sides. If two sides are parallel, then AB plus CD, sum of parallel sides, into height, that means distance between two parallel sides. This will be the formula for the area of trapezium. And in case of rhombus, if we have a rhombus is a figure like that in which all the four sides are equal. It is just like a parallelogram, but the condition is all the four sides will be equal. And one very important property of rhombus is, if we draw the diagonals intersect at 90 degree. Diagonals intersect at 90 degree. So all these angles are of 90 degree. Remember that. And this point O will bisect the diagonals also. This part will be equal, and these two parts will also be equal. Please remember that. And area of rhombus is 1 upon 2 into D1 into D2. Okay. So this is the formula. Perimeter you can have 4 into side because all the four sides are equal. So on the basis of these two formulas, we will solve these four questions which I have written here. Please note. Take a screenshot of these questions and note it down. So now we have the first question. The parallel sides of a trapezium are in the ratio 3:4. Ratio is given 3:4. First question. Ratio of two parallel sides of the trapezium is given 3:4 if the distance between the parallel sides is 9 decimeter. Doesn't matter, it is decimeter or decameter or meter or centimeter, but the units should be same for all. If they are not, we have to make them same. So now ratio is 3:4 and the distance between them, distance between the parallel sides is 3:4. That means 9 decimeter means height is given 9 decimeter. So if ratio is given, you can write, let the sides be, let the parallel sides be, let the parallel sides be 3x and 4x. Okay. If they are parallel sides 3x and 4x, I have told you area of trapezium 1 upon 2 sum of parallel sides into height. Okay. So area of trapezium, we have 1 upon 2, we can write sum of parallel sides, we can write 3x plus 4x, and height we have 9 decimeter, and area we have 126 decimeter square. Okay. We were having area of trapezium, sum of parallel sides 3x 4x, because already we have taken 3x and 4x the sides of the trapezium. 9 decimeter is given the height of the trapezium. Distance between two parallel sides means height. Okay. We have to find the length of its parallel sides. So now 1 upon 2 will come this side. 3x plus 4x 7x into 9. So 2 6 are 12, or you can write like that only. 126 multiplied by 2 upon 7 will come this side and 9 also will come this side. So this will be the value of x. Now we can write 9 1 ja 9, 3, 9 4 ja 36, and 7 2 ja. So the value of x will be 4. So if we have got the value of x, that means we can write 3x and 4x. 3x will be the first side, 4x will be the second side. 3x means 3 into 4, 3 4 are 12 centimeter, or sorry, decimeter. And 4x means 4 into 4, that is 16 decimeter will be the first and the second sides. Okay. Now let us solve the second question. Second question is, the diagonals of a rhombus are 18 and 24. Diagonal 1 18 centimeter, and diagonal 2 is given 24 centimeter. First of all, you should write whatever information is given. We have to find its area. Area of rhombus. I have told you area of rhombus is equal to 1 upon 2 into d1 into d2. So 1 upon 2, d1 is 18 and d2 is 24, 2 9s are 18, 9 into 24, okay, 9 4s are 36, 9 2s are 18 and 3, 216 centimeter square is what? Area of rhombus. Now, the second part is very important. We have to find the length of its sides. Now listen carefully. We have to find the length of its sides. Then, see, we had a rhombus. Length of diagonals are given 18 and 24. So 18, if this is 18, so remaining part will be 9. That means half part will be 9, because it is the property of the rhombus. This will be 9, 9, 18. 24 means 12 and 12 will be 24. 12 centimeter and 12 centimeter. This is center O. A, B, C, D. And I have told you diagonals of the rhombus intersect at 90 degree. So if this is 90 degree, we have a triangle OAB. We can write in triangle OAB. This is 90. In front of 90, we will get hypotenuse. So AB square will be 12 square plus 8 square. 144, 64, that is 200, I suppose. No. 8 8 are 64, 144, 4 4 8, 6 4 10 and 208. Yes. So AB will be under root 208. And can we solve 208? 208 you write. Prime factorization you do. Yes. 4 under root 13. Yes. We have got 4 under root 13, the side of the rhombus. If side of the rhombus we have got, we have to get what? Length of its sides and its perimeter. So perimeter will be 4 into side. So 4 into 4 root 3. 16 root 3 centimeter will be the perimeter of the rhombus. I hope you are getting. This is the starting. Diagonal 1, diagonal 2, area of rhombus 1 upon 2 d1 into d2. Then we have a figure of this rhombus. Diagonals were given 18 and 12, so half part will be 12 and 9. With the help of this figure, we have got this hypotenuse. Actually, this hypotenuse is what? The side of the rhombus. Side of the rhombus means we have got this part. So perimeter will be 4 into side. Okay. Let us see the third question. Third question we have. Find the area of the trapezium ABCD in which AB is parallel to DC. AB is parallel to DC. Let it be AB is parallel to CD. Okay, if they are parallel. And the condition is AB is equal to 18 centimeter. Okay. Angle B and angle C 90 degree. Angle B and angle C is 90 degree, so we'll make 90 degree. This is 90 and this is 90. CD is 12 centimeter. CD is 12 centimeter. Okay. and AD is 10 centimeter. AD is 10 centimeter. Let it be. And now we have to find the area of the trapezium. Now let us see. This is 90 means this is perpendicular. If we draw here a line perpendicular, let us construct a line. We can write here E. What will be the length of DE? DE will be equal to BC, and this will be the height. If this is 12, this also be 12. And if this is 12, this is 18, so remaining will be what? 6. So we have the triangle. In triangle ADE, we can find what? DE. DE square is equal to, with the help of Pythagoras theorem, we can write AD square minus AE square. So 10 square minus 6 square, 100 minus 36, that is 64. So DE will be what? 8 centimeter. So DE will be 8 centimeter, and this 8 centimeter is what? The height of the trapezium. If we have got height, so now area of trapezium 1/2 sum of parallel sides into height. 1/2 sum of parallel sides means 18 plus 12. 18 and 12, they are parallel. And height is what? We have got 8 centimeter. (120 centimeter square) will be the area of the trapezium. Okay. Now let us see the last question. This question was very important. Now the last question is, the length of the diagonals of a rhombus are in the ratio 4:3. Diagonal 1 ratio diagonal 2 is given 4:3. Question number 4. If its area is 384, area is given 384 centimeter square. We have to find its sides. Now, let the diagonals be 4x and 3x. So 1/2 into D1 into D2, we know the area of rhombus. 1/2 into D1 is 4x, we have taken. D2 is 3x, and the area is 384 centimeter square. So we can write 4 3s are 12x square by 2, 384. So x square is equal to 2 into 384 by 12. 2 into 32, x is equal to under root, that is under root 64, that is 8. If we have got the value of x, so the length of sides will be 4x means 4 into 8, that is 32 centimeter, and 3x means 3 into 8, that is 24 centimeter. Okay, this question was very important. Actually all these 4 questions I have taken were very important, so please practice them. Till then, see you soon. Thank you so much.